arm moves or strength training circuit, your first one is cross body jumping jacks. So instead of arms up overhead, you're gonna cross right over left and left over right in front of you, and your feet are also gonna cross in front of each other too as well. So, typical jumping jacks, just with a cross instead, so getting that heart rate up so we can get ready for our strength movements. And then your second exercise is a sumo dumbbell tap squat. So I want you to hold the dumbbell up vertically, step it out wide, toes pointed forward, sit back on those heels. If you can get low enough so that dumbbell can tap the floor, that's perfect. We're looking forward, keeping those shoulders back and chest open. And then we have a lateral lunge with a single arm press. So we're gonna step out with that lateral lunge and press with the opposite arm. So leg bent, leg straight. Once I'm stabilized, then I press that weight up. And then halfway through, we'll switch over to the other side. And then we're gonna grab our mini band for our next one. Grab that mini band about 3-finger width above the knees. We're gonna be down in glute bridge. Press your heels into the ground, and we're gonna pulse in with our knees. So knees out, knees in, knees out, knees in. Keeping that glute bridge up the entire time. So our small of our back, our glutes, hips, all up off the ground the entire time as we pulse our knees in and out. And then we're gonna have up for a single arm bent over row. If you're down on the ground and you wanna stay there for a single arm bent over row, that's totally fine. So after the glute pulse-ins, if you wanna stay here and do bent over row, if that's easier for you. Otherwise, you can be up, leaning on that opposite knee and pulling that weight up. And then halfway through, we'll switch over to the other side. And then we have balancing wood chop. So you're gonna balance on one knee, the side of the body that knee is up, that's where the weight starts up top. So you're up top, and you're gonna go down to the side. If you need to tap out every time, that's perfectly fine. Or if you can keep your balance and raise it back up, but we're trying to chop across the body, so we're pulling in that core nice and tight for our balance and stability, and then we're also gonna crunch our obliques by raising that dumbbell from the top down to the side. And then we have mini band fire hydrant, so we'll take our mini band back again, same spot, 3-finger width above the knees, and we're gonna be on all fours, and we're gonna open and close those hips, really working those glutes and those inner and outer thighs on that one. And then we have an alternating single leg tricep dip. So again, we're on the ground, fingertips pointed towards the toes. You're gonna extend one leg out or just raise it up off the ground. Do your tricep dip and then switch. So we're here, one leg dipping down. Making sure you're dipping down with those arms and not just dropping your glutes down and bringing yourself right back up. Really bend those arms, get that angle, and then pop yourself back up. And then we have windshield wipers. So you're gonna lay it down on your back. Knees are bent, arms out to the side, lowering those stacked knees from the right and left side. Your glute will come off the ground just a little bit, but try to press the other one down to the ground as best as you can. That's gonna work our obliques as well. And then we have Frogger crunches. So you'll sit up, bottom of the feet pressed together. Keep them pressed like that as you crunch up. Just a different way to work our core and also work those inner thighs too as well by continually applying pressure with the bottom of our feet. So let's go ahead and get started with that cardio move, cross body jumping jacks. Cross body jumping jacks, 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, begin. Right over left, left over right, crossing that foot in front of the other. Try to keep those arms as straight as possible. They're right at chest level. Good job, halfway. Last 15, keep moving. This is just move number 1, let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Grab that dumbbell for those sumo taps. Remember, we're holding the dumbbell straight up and down. Feet wider than shoulder width, toes forward. Sit back on your heels, pull your shoulders back. Begin. After that tap, press those heels down hard into the ground, and that's how you're pushing yourself back up. Halfway. Sit back on those heels. Shoulders back, looking forward. Don't be looking down at the ground. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, get ready for that lateral lunge with that single arm press. The leg that's straight, the one you're not stepping out with, that's the one you press with, okay? Get that weight up by the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Stabilize your lunge first. Same side, don't switch sides. We'll switch halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, other arm. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, get that mini band on. Glute bridge knee pulse-ins. About 3 finger width above the knees. Keep those glutes off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Press those heels in. Hips, glutes, small that back, all off the ground. Knees come in, knees go apart. Be in control of both the in and the out. The band's gonna want to bring your knees back real quick, but you're gonna slow it down. Press those heels in. Your toes don't have to be off the ground, but if they are, that's just a higher intensity. Hips up, hips up. They slowly want to go down to the ground, but we keep them up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slip that band off. You have your single arm bent over row. So remember, I gave you options. If you want to stay down on the ground, one knee down, one extended back, or you're up standing like me. Hinge forward. 3, 2, 1. Begin. So I'm using my knee to hold myself up, but I am pushing my hips back. Nice flat back. Using my upper back to pull this weight up. Continually sitting back in my heels. I don't want to lean forward. I don't want to tip forward. And I also want to save my back from any pain. So sit back on your heels. Ready? Switch. Keep pushing your hips back. Ten seconds left, and then balancing wood chop. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, grab your weight. Right knee up means I'm up high on my right side, and I'm wood chopping to my low left. Go ahead, bring that knee up, find your balance. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Right cross body, and then you can tap out, or you can hold it. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, mini band fire hydrants. Back above the knees, down on all fours. Set your palms down directly below your shoulders. One leg at a time. Begin. If you're doing your right leg, press your right palm in. Do the opposite if you started with your left. That way we're not leaning too far to our left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. How high can you get that leg up? How much can you work against that resistance? Ten seconds left. Get that leg up there. Pressing that other palm in now. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slip that band off. We're down on the ground for our last 3. We have that alternating single leg tricep dip. So extending one leg straight out, lowering down that tricep dip. If that bothers you, go ahead and start now. If that bothers you, then keep your legs down. Or you can do a seated overhead tricep extension, okay? Do what works for you. Just make sure if you're doing that dip, using those arms first, and then lower the rest of your body down, okay? If you're doing this, notice how my elbow barely bends. That's all hips, that's not triceps, okay? You don't need to rush these either. We're pretty low to the ground, so really focus on going slow, slowly bending those arms. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, windshield wipers. Lay it on flat. Arms out your sides, or if you need that support. But knees come to the chest, and we stack those lower knees down to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Really grab the ground with your fingertips. So that way when you lower those stacked knees, you're not sliding away. So grab the ground, stabilize your upper body, and then everything from the chest down, your torso, your hips, legs, those can move to the side, but your upper body doesn't. Less than 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, Frogger crunches. So bottom of the feet together. Keep them pressed together the entire time, and all you're doing is crunching up. No sit up, just a crunch. Support your head and neck with your fingers, but use your core to crunch up. 3, 2, 1. Crunch. Keep applying pressure with those feet. Feel it in your inner thigh. Last 15, and then we are done with round 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Pause this video. We have 4 rounds to do, but you do as many rounds as you want to commit to today. So we've got round 2 coming up next. Round 2, starting with those crossbody jacks. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Let's get that heart rate back up. We just came back from our break. Job, keeping those arms straight, right at chest level. Don't forget those feet, right over left, left over right, just like your hands. Big focus on our inner and outer thigh and our glutes today, if you can't already notice. That's what this is working too. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Sumo squat, dumbbell taps. Remember, holding that dumbbell up straight up and down. Feet wide, toes pointed forward. Shoulders back, looking forward. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Sit back on those heels and then power up with those heels. Seconds left. Job, way to squat low. Don't just hinge over and tap that dumbbell. That's not what we're doing. Sit back on those heels and squat. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Lateral lunge with that single arm overhead press. If you're stepping out to lunge with your left, that means that weight's in your right, just like I'm set up right now. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get down deep into that lunge first. Once you're there and you're stable, then press that weight overhead. It doesn't have to be one movement. Break it up into pieces. Ten seconds left on this leg, and then we switch. 3, 2, 1. Other side, other leg. Three, 2, 1. Very Very good. All right, mini band, glute pulse-ins. Taking that band above our knees. You've got time. Get yourself set up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, take your time. Knee in and knee out. My tights are so slippery, my band's sliding everywhere. Keep it going, good job. Remember, higher intensity, your toes are up off the ground, and you're really pressing those heels in. Otherwise, feet flat, but still apply pressure with those heels into the ground. Nice and slow out and in. Not looking for speed here. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slip that band off. Time for that single arm bent over row. Option, remember, you can stay low. You can be right here still. You're still leaning on that opposite knee too. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Are you using your upper back? Are you using that lat muscle? If you bring this hand back here and just pull up once, do you feel that? That's what's pulling this weight up. So relax your grip. Take some of that pressure off your wrist. You're gonna feel it in your bicep and you're gonna feel it in your forearm. But we're really trying to work our back. Switch arms. Keep it going. Are you pushing those hips back? Do you have flat back? A lot to think about. Make sure you're executing every movement, every piece of our form. Gotta get it right. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, balancing wood chop. Really focus, pull that core in. You're not gonna feel much in this because it's really more about balance than anything. So if you're like, God, I'm really not feeling it in my obliques, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. It's a lot of balance and you need to be looking down. When you bring that weight from up top to down, really look down because that's just gonna crunch that oblique ever so slightly, okay? Use that tap out option if you need to. So just set that foot down and then knee up and then go again. And switch sides. Like I have horrible balance on my right foot. So I am using that tap out option every rep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, back to your mini band. Back above the knee. And then we have our fire hydrant. So you're down on all fours. Set those hands down directly below your shoulders. So it's one nice solid line. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, whatever side of the body you're moving that leg, you have to press that palm down into the ground. We don't want to lean too far to one side so that our chest and our shoulders are opened up to the side. We want to keep those pointed down to the ground. And really all we're moving is our leg. Switch sides. Three, 2, 1. Very good. Mini band off. We're still down on the ground. You have that overhead tricep extension as your modification. Otherwise, you're doing your single leg tricep dips. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, if you're down here, get those fingertips pointed towards your toes. You also have the option to not have a leg up. Do what works for you. But use those arms. After every rep, push yourself up into that reverse tabletop position. So I'm all the way up here. So that way when I'm lowering down, my arms can get bent a lot for me so I can really work my triceps. Three, 2, 1. Very good. Shake those arms out. Time for windshield viper. So go ahead and lay on back. Remember, we grab the ground, extend those arms out, knees come into the chest, lower stack knees from side to side, and begin. Feeling this in our lower abdominals and of course our obliques as we twist from side to side with our lower body. "20 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, next up is our Frogger crunch. So bottom of the feet pressed together the entire time. Support your head and neck with those fingers, but you're crunching up with your core, not your hands. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Slow and in control. How high can you get on that crunch up? Don't do a sit-up. Don't throw those arms up to get yourself up. Just how much can you curl and crunch that core? You have 20 seconds left and you are done with round 2. If you're sticking around for more rounds, we got round 3 coming up next. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, you know the drill. I'll see you back here for round 3. Crossbody jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Round 3, we know these moves by now. We know what's expected of us. So now we execute. Jog right over left, left over right. Halfway. Spiking our heart rate. Let's go. Get our heart rate up, body back and warmed up. And then we're ready for our strength moves. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, sumo dumbbell tap. Step out wide, toes forward, shoulders back, so back in those heels. Again, you know what to do by now. Focus, good form. And begin. Twenty seconds left. Good job, last 5, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Get yourself situated for your lateral lunge with that press. Three, 2, 1. Begin. Are you stabilizing your lunge first? Stepping out, lowering down, power up. You have that other arm to set yourself up and stabilize yourself, so use it. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Keep those shoulders back. That torso needs to be upright, especially on the press. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, mini band glute presses. Let's see if I have better luck and my band doesn't roll up on me. Goodness. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job. If you haven't tried it yet, get those toes up off the ground. Press those heels in deep. Challenge yourself. Let's go. Working those glutes, working those outer thighs. My band rolled up again. I think my glutes are telling me enough. Good job. You just have 20 seconds left. Job. Keep those hips off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slip that band off. Onto our single arm bent over row. Either down on the ground kneeling or up with that bent over position. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Use your back. Let's go. Push those hips back. Come on. You know what to do. 10 seconds left on this arm, and then we'll switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, balancing wood chop. Last exercise up here, and then we'll down on the ground for our last ones. Take this one easy, take it slow. No need to rush. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good job. How's that balance feeling coming round 3? 3, 2, 1, other side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, mini band, fire hydrants. Don't roll up on me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Guys, I'm having the hardest time with my mini band today. Job pressing that palm in. How high can you get that leg? It's a tall fire hydrant. Come on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Are you pressing that opposite palm into the ground now? Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Band off. Tricep dips are modified with that overhead tricep extension. You can do that seated. You can also do your tricep dips without extending that one leg. Just keep both feet down, whatever you want to do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job, less than 20 seconds left. You're doing great. Almost done, almost done. Come on. One more each leg, right here with you. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, windshield wipers, lay it on back. Grabbing that ground with our fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Begin. If you can't get that lower knee down to the ground, that is fine. You're still moving from side to side. We're trying to keep those knees stacked. Trying to keep them together. Twenty seconds left. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, Frogger crunch. Sit ourselves up. Get those feet pressed together. Three, two, one. Begin. How high can you crunch? Curling up with our core. Job, less than 20 seconds left. We are taking our time, focusing on our core. Still pressing those feet together to work those thighs, the outer thigh, the inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, that was round 3. That means we've got one more round left. If you're sticking here with me, I'll see you back here after your break. 4th and final round, crossbody jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last time you have to do any of these movements, you're gonna go for as many reps as you can with proper form. Going out with a bang here, let's go. Push against that fatigue. Just keep pressing forward. One exercise at a time, okay? 30 seconds left. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right. Sumo squat, dumbbell taps. Feet wide. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job, you are halfway. Ten seconds left. Time for 2 more good ones. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, lateral lunge with that overhead press. We'll go in 10. Whatever side you wish to start with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Seconds left on this side. Get ready to switch. Give me one more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Good job. Less than 10 seconds left. Come on, one more, everybody, right here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, grab that mini band. Knee pulses. Three, two, one, begin. Job slow out and slow in. Don't let that band snap your knees back together. Slow motion. Seconds left. Four, three, two, one. Very good. Band off. Single arm bent over row, either down on the ground or standing up in that bent over row position. 3, 2, 1, begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other arm. Job already halfway through on this arm. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, balancing wood chops. Really suck that belly button in tight. Nice subtle chop to the side, looking down. Little oblique crunch here. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Other side. Man, balance is not here for me today, you guys. It's just this side. If you're struggling with one side too, so is your instructor. 5, 4, goodness, I give up. 3, 2, 1. Minivan fire hydrants. Not my day for balance, I guess. All right, band above those knees. Drop it to all fours. Stick with one side only. Three, 2, 1. Other leg. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Moving on to our triceps. Alternate that leg or keep both legs down or take a seat and overhead with your dumbbells, okay? So many options. I want you to make this class work for you. 3, 2, 1, begin. Fifteen seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, you have 2 exercises left. That is it. Windshield wipers. Grab the ground with those fingers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job, keep lowering those stacked knees. You are almost there. 1 exercise away from being done. 10 seconds left with this, and then we move on to those Frogger crunches. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, this is it. Bottom of those feet pressed together. Let's crunch it up together. 1 more minute of work. That's all you gotta do, okay? 3, 2, 1, begin. Press those feet together. Halfway. Are you curling up that core? Your hands are just back there for support. Do not use them to push yourself up. Come on, stay strong. Good form all the way through. 10 seconds left.